Patu is coming to pick us up at 9:30 and we're off to the Turta Empor Temple, which is where we're going to do spiritual cleansing in the pool, and we're going to see if he can find us a shaman somewhere as well. Because of that, I've got a dress on that comes down past your knees, and I'm going to take my shawl with me to wrap around my tops and my arms, but I think you can get robes and that there, so, and robes for bathing and all sorts of things. Then we're going to go on to the coffee bean place and then the rice paddies as well, so quite looking forward to all of that. This is my view from my bedroom. No monkeys yet this morning, but it's the little things that amuse me. So this chair is really for down under there, so you sit on the floor, but obviously I'll never get up again, so I sit here because this is the best place on my internet to upload my movies, etc. Not a bad little view. The sun is shining at the moment, but we'll see what the day brings. In my defence, I would just like to point out, because I've just googled it, other search apps also available, the rainy season in Bali is from October to February, so there you go. The weather's just doing what it's supposed to. It's nothing to do with me. All the mamas and babies. It's 9 AM and I'm absolutely sweating already. I bet you really wanted to know that, didn't you? But hey, I have no pain. So much better than the cold of England. Here we are. Hello. This is Patu. Say hello.
Hi.
This is our tour guide
I'm
for
Patu.
today.
I'm tour guide from Bali.
Yay!
So nice to meet Karina and Julie.
So if you watched yesterday's video, you would have seen and heard me saying about how there's shrines at everybody's house, and Patu was just saying that these are called family shrines, and then you have village shrines which will be used quite a lot in the next few days, as they'll be celebrating something similar to our Christmas but not Christian at all, and where everyone goes to the temples and they feast with a lovely meal in a big celebration, and anybody can go to those as well. So 90% of the population here is Hindu, very different from Indian Hinduism, and the other 10% are Christian, Buddhist and Muslim. Now Indonesia itself is mostly predominantly Muslim, and Bali is the only island or place within Indonesia that is the height of Hinduism. So looking forward to finding out a little bit more about that. These women must have incredible core muscles. So we've come to a silver place where they make all the silver by hand. And I've asked Patu, I said, do you get like commission if we buy things here or bring us here? And he said, no, what they do is they give each other gifts. They all help each other as a community. So like with the celebration that they're about to have, they will bring gifts to each other. So this is, look at these tiny little beads that this lady is just with a brush putting on and making these really intricate patterns. And for glue, they use a fruit from the tree that you have to put it in one of these little pots and then heat it up, and then that's the glue. Is that Bob again I see there? He gets everywhere, doesn't he? All beautiful charms and necklaces, little pill boxes. Such an array of beautiful rings and silver here. And as you all know, if you watched the Nimbin video, I was looking for a ring for my big finger, and Julia just asked if they had a dragonfly one. And they do, and it's a light blue one, and it's a little bit small, so his man's just making it a little bit bigger for me. And this beautiful lady here has just bought it for me for my birthday. Thank you. You made me all too. Big smile, huge. I love it. We're now at a place to look at the paintings.
This is we call a Ganesha. That's God for the lucky, and God for knowledge, and God for protection.
Perfect.
This is very nice God.
And you've got...
Yes, I got. That's why I'm lucky to meet Karina and Julia.
You are. We're lucky
Thank
to
you.
meet you too.
Thank you.
So this is the traditional
Yeah,
painting. And this isn't, you don't go to college or university for this. This is passed down family to family. It's traditional. And we start off with the outline drawing.
You can do it. Fabric is color, watercolor.
And then all in black and white.
Last color.
And
How
lastly,
many years in your house? How many
there's some
generations
colour.
still?
Generations, yeah.
Not broken.
And then this is the more modern art
Here, 3 photos.
they do.
Inside.
And he was saying it's all from the mind. They don't copy anything. So the artist's mind has to be clear. Let's go and see if I can stop myself from spending some money. So we're still in Ubud here. Don't be deceived by this front little bit. This place, it goes on and on and on. And there are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of paintings from over 80 artists, all who live in the local area. And there's different shapes, different sizes, different styles. I even had a few of the Tree of Life that I really liked, and paintings and traditional. It's great, it really is an amazing place. They're all displayed on boards or in frames, but for ease they will take them off. If you see anything you like, they'll take them off the boards, they'll roll them up, they'll put them in tubes, which are easy to transport. Unless you're me, of course, because I've tried to explain to him that I have to go on to America, possibly India, and back home. And the chances of me getting that back in one piece, or even by my side, is, well, pretty limited really. Anyway, the different sizes does not denote the price. It denotes on who the artist is, whether it is a student, a teacher, a master or a grandmaster. Of course, the one I particularly liked was a grandmaster painting. Just having a little language lesson. I know terima kasih, thank you, because it's the same in Malaysia. So I just said terima kasih, and then I said, how do you say hello? And it's an easy one to remember. It's hello. But if you say abakabar, abakabar?
Yes.
Abakabar, see, yes, that means how are you? Which is great, but I wouldn't understand what they replied, so. They're all laughing at me because you know how gullible I am. I don't know if I'm being wound up. I mean, you could have me with the best of jokes because I'm just daft. So we're going to this coffee plantation.
Yes.
Yes. Where they have these wild animals, okay?
Yeah.
And people collect their poo. And I was thinking they collected this animal poo to put it on the coffee bean plants to make the coffee beans grow better, and that we'd be drinking coffee.
No.
Right. So I was just saying that, oh God, I've already had 2 cups of caffeine today, and Patu's going, it's fine, it's no caffeine, no caffeine.
Yeah.
And Julia and Patu have just told me that actually the animal poo doesn't go on the plants. What actually happens, Julia?
They dry it and grind the poo up for the coffee.
I'm going to go and drink animal poo.
Coffee.
Am I? Really? Are they winding me up?
No.
I don't know.
No.
We'll soon find out.
No.
Julia's going, I did wonder why you wanted to go. Well, I didn't know. Stop laughing. Well, I've done some crazy shit in my life, but this could be about to beat it all.
Shit, definitely.
Okay.
No wonder it's free to get in. There we go. Luwak Coffee. Apparently, I'm supposed to understand from the name Luwak Coffee that I'm about to drink poo. So Patu has some good news for me.
Okay.
I don't have to drink the poo. I can have...
Herbal tea. We made the tea from turmeric. We made the tea from ginger. And also we have the best tea that is very, very authentic of Bali. That's called mangosteen tea. Mangosteen tea is very good for anti-cancer.
Oh,
Because
okay.
we have in Bali traditional fruit that's called mangosteen. Not mango, that is different.
No, mangosteen.
Mango and mangosteen is different.
Yeah.
We made a tea from outside, like a skin of the
Okay.
fruit.
Right.
Yeah, and then the skin color purple, and also we made a tea like a skin flower, skin fruit, purple color. That is like
Okay.
the original, the color from the mangosteen fruit,
Right. So
without chemical.
I'm gonna have mangosteen tea.
Yes.
Without poo.
Yeah.
But I might have to just have a taste of poo to
Yes,
say that I've
please.
done it.
Yeah, because you're already here,
Okay.
and also that's the Luwak coffee. That is like a healthy coffee.
It's healthy.
Yes,
Animal
different.
poo coffee.
Yeah.
They've got lots of herbs here. They've got cinnamon trees. They've got ginger. They've got turmeric, and these are cocoa pods, which we make the chocolate from.
In Bali, we do have three kind of bee, but this is the small bee. It's like a manuka honey, but it's different. And this is they make a black honey, but the color of the honey is not black. And the benefit from this honey is really good for immune system, and also for special for the man when they drink in the morning. It's really good for making mama happy. It's really good for the heart.
We saw some happy monkeys yesterday. It was very quick.
So they don't sting.
So where were we? So in Australia they have
Manuka honey.
sugar bag bees, and they don't sting either. So they similar.
I think similar like.
Yeah. So this is Ayu. She's showing us around, and look, she's got a special job. She's a poo hunter. So these are the luwaks. They usually run wild. They are wild in the jungle on the coffee plantation, but these are just in here because they're waiting for their vaccines of rabies, because if they bite, they do carry rabies. So what do? They eat the shell of the coffee, they swallow the bean, their enzymes do their magic, they poop it out, and then they make it into poo coffee, which I think I'm just going to have to try. So that's what the poop looks like when it comes out, which actually looks a bit like just a
Snickers bar.
Snickers bar, yeah, or a nut cluster, yeah.
Yeah, because they only eat the shell, but the bean they just swallow it. That's why when they poop it's like that. But this is the poop from the animal. But after we clean, after we boil in hot water, after that we need to open the shell. Later, when you try the luwak, don't worry, don't thinking about this poo. Yeah, it's been cleaned already. So you need to open the shell like that. Actually, the coffee bean doesn't have a protect with the poo, but yeah, like that.
Okay. So let me get this right. So this is actually the coffee bean that comes out in their poo.
Yeah.
So
and after we clean that.
So it's still the coffee bean, but their enzymes mix with it. They make it like that. You open it and then you clean it all, open the shell, and so it's actually, so it isn't really their poo. It is just the coffee bean that's been
Because
through
they don't,
their system.
Because they only swallow the bean, they don't digest it.
Making chocolate.
Making chocolate, and this is all spices.
Ginger.
We do have a ginger, turmeric, galangal, and this is a cinnamon
So this
stick.
galangal is like a ginger, yeah. Cinnamon,
cloves, white pepper, and a black pepper.
cloves, white pepper, black pepper, and poo.
1 kilo coffee. See, baby, we're staying around 30 minutes until like this. And the
Right.
second step, we need to put it here. And the last process, we're just sitting here.
You picked up these beans, but these are the beans that have come out of the
No,
luwak.
luwak coffee we're not roasting every day because we use wild animals.
Right.
Of course, we do produce every day.
So is this normal coffee or luwak? This
the
is normal
process is
coffee. Okay, normal coffee.
But the process is the same.
But the process is the same. Okay. Apparently we're glowing. We're not sweating. We're fine. We're ladies. We're ladies, don't you know? Are you ready for this, lady? Are you ready for drinking this poo?
Are you ever ready for drinking?
Not really. I feel a bit better. I don't think it is actually poo now.
It sort of
the
goes straight through the
bean.
system. So.
Yeah. It's a bit like sweet corn, really.
Yeah.
So many different coffees.
Yeah,
Oh.
this is the benefit.
Oh, these are free ones.
Yes, it's all free for complimentary.
We do have to pay for the poo.
Yeah.
I mean, we have to pay for shit. But it's going to taste lovely. Oh, that's my YouTube and algorithm's gone down the pan. Me saying that word all the time, but never mind. It is what it is. And Julia's just suggested that beans were ladies and posh, that I use the word feces. but I prefer the words crap and shit. I'm sorry YouTube, I'm sorry listeners, but that's the way I roll. Excretion, there's the word. It's a shit word, but there you go. Oh look, there's me selecting what tea I'm going to have, and we get lots of them for free.
So this is a lemongrass. That's really good for dry skin. Red rice tea. That's really good for the bones. And this is a ginger. That's really good for soft throat and stomach problem. And this is rosella. They're good for high blood pressure. And this is a saffron tea mixed with curcuma. That's really good for immune system and body odor. And this is a mangosteen for control cholesterol. And this is avocado coffee. That was new from here. Bali coffee without sugar. And this is vanilla for relaxation. And this is mocha. Mocha was coffee mixed with chocolate. And this is coconut coffee. And this is ginseng. Ginseng in Bali is really famous about honeymoon coffee, like a Red Bull coffee. Or making mama happy.
Making mama happy.
And this is hot chocolate.
And it's all dairy free. And how do you remember all that? How do you know which one's which?
I think because I drink the ginseng.
Okay. So they are all really nice, but I've only had like a tiny little sip because they've got loads of honey in, so they're really, really sweet. I did feel I had to try every one. My mouth is like bleh. And it's great if you're not on a sugar-free kick. So I've just set off my dopamine receptors, my reward pathway. So for the next 24 to 48 hours, I'm going to be fighting off the sugar cravings again, but it's okay. And I was worried about drinking poo. Now I've got to worry about my sugar. Meanwhile, Julia is loving her sugar and sweet tea and coffee. It's so wonderful. She wants to stay here all day and just drink tea and coffee.
I do.
Anyway, they've gone to get us our poo coffee without sugar. So this is the Arabica one and the Robusta one. We've got to leave for a couple of minutes for the powder to settle, and I'm going to drink some of each, and then Julia will add her sugars. So, okay, it's different. I have already tried it. I prefer this one. It's the Arabic, and yeah, it's pretty good actually for poo. So the really good thing is Julia prefers the other coffee, so that's good. And you know, I often go on about, you know, I drink decaf coffee and that it gets stripped of chemicals, so you should really go water filtered decaf coffee if you're going to have it. But this is animal filtered. It's decaffeinated. The enzymes in the Luwak decaffeinate your coffee. Okay, so now we're in the shop. That's all the sugary stuff over there, so I will be going for the non-sugared stuff. It's all organic. It is sustainably sourced, so they do use palm sugar and coconut sugar, but the palm tree is natural to here, and it's up on the cocoa and coffee plantations. So, because I'm a bit funny with palm oil and palm stuff, but it is all good here. But I'm not having sugars anyway, so I'm just going to get a selection of teas. So this is the Luwak coffee. You can get it in beans or in powder. This is the powder. It is 520,000, which is 52 Australian dollars, so 26 pounds. And although it was nice, and I know it's good for you, I'm just going to stick to my teas instead. So I just spent $58 on tea and coconut oil, so that's what, 29 pounds. But you know, it's worth it. It's good stuff. I will drink the tea. There was a bit of a hard sell to buy the Luwak, which I thought was quite expensive, and I won't really drink it. But you just have to go, no, 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 and it's okay. So I'm quite happy with my purchases actually. It's just like in a powder, and it just dissolves in the hot water. So take it with me anywhere, and bring on the tea fest, because I am a bit of a teapot. In fact, when I am sober, my name is Karina Dotty Pot. I don't know where the Dotty came from. So it is really hot today. Even the Balinese people are saying it's really hot. Apparently, they hadn't had any rain for 1.5 months, even though it is rainy season, until I landed in my plane. And I brought the rain with me, but they were actually quite happy with me for it, unlike Julia. Luckily, I bought saffron tea, which is supposed to make me stop sweating. Let's see if it works. It's a very busy place here. Having to direct all the traffic. Car park is absolutely jam-packed full. A little bit chaotic. how you get out at a junction in Bali. You just kind of, it's nobody's kind of right away. You just go for it. And it works. And now the wood carvers, but the wood carvers actually on break, that's fine. All done by hand, and they use lots of many different types of wood. Some of it imported, like ebony and mahogany, but there's also natural woods as well from here. One is hibiscus, and that down there is a hibiscus wood. And then here's just garnishing it.
And then for the price, ask him, yeah?
And these are all carved by hand?
Yes, all hand. No machine.
No machines in Bali. Ah, so everything that's made here is made by hand. How Andy would have loved this. Definitely won't fit that in the case. They cater for all the religions in here, including, I believe, I'm hoping, this is just Adam and Eve, and not just some random naked wooden people. But of course, my favourite is the laughing Buddha. Oh, hello, my old friend. But at least here we have toilet roll too. In fact, two. If you don't know what I'm talking about, go watch my Malaysia videos. So I have bought this for little Arthur. 200,000. That's $20, 10 English pounds. Probably could have haggled him down, but I'm not gonna because it's a bargain. This is actually the wood carving village. Lots and lots of wood. There's some modern things, traditional things, some out there things. Oh, look, there's street food places. My tummy is worryingly feeling a bit on the vomity side. Feeling a bit wobbly. Now here at the temple, I'm not gonna lie, I'm feeling really rough. I want to be sick. I need to go to the loo. Hopefully it won't be too busy and then we can get into the healing springs and water and then we can feel better. We might have to stick on the rice paddies. I'd like to see about the spiritual healing temple, see how our day progressed, then tune in to part 2. And obviously if you like what I'm doing, then please subscribe. Press the like button, share if you want to, press the little bell so you get notified when I upload something. And if you'd like to buy me a non-poo coffee, then the link is down below in my bio, round and about somewhere, and it's very much appreciated.